Emily, I'm going in from the front. You secure the back.
Okay.
What should I do?
Kaysen, stay at the entrance.
No, don't cut me out now. If this was a movie, I'd be some minor nameless character, and I thought I was the cheerful sidekick that helps solve the case.
Zach, I thought we might get a warm welcoming.
York still with the quips, even though what we just heard in that premonition did not sound promising. Welcome back, and of course last time Thomas met an unfortunate end. We're back at the police station, except it's in the otherworld now. Let's take a look at our new weapon that we picked up from Emily. We have her gun from last time, the Sheriff Custom. It's a bit more powerful than the FBI Custom, but really there's no reason to use it because we do have the guitar. And we have the Magnum, of course, if we wanted to use a gun. So, we're in the otherworld version of the police station. We saw and... hold on. Looks like Anna's here as well. Well, last time she did lead us to the secret room in the Galaxy of Terror, so we might as well follow her this time. Thomas's old desk with crackers. So yeah, Thomas, how about that? George's office has a payphone in it, in the otherworld, and something on his desk that's causing red glowies. Well, whatever that was in the premonition, we could see that the Raincoat Killer is indeed here. But we didn't recognize that room. But this is something we do recognize, the suitcase. We've seen all 10 suits that York can wear. And so now, according to popular demand, it's time to go back to our original suit to finish things the way we started, in the plain agent suit. And I'm just going to send Greenvale to the cleaners just because I would feel weird if I didn't, even though we're not wearing that again. So yeah, we're back in our original suit. Oh, George's mirror is gone. Can't look at ourselves in the mirror. So this is how we're going to be finishing things up. And a couple shadows to greet us, even though they weren't here before. So as I was saying, we know George said he was returning to the sheriff's department. And we've come here with Emily and Kaysen in order to confront him about being the killer. At least that's what York says. But he seems to be pretty confident about it. And that shadow dropped a key. It's pretty unusual for a normal enemy to drop important items like that. But in this case, there will be shadows that drop keys that we need to pick up. That one was for cell number 1. Let's get everyone on the same side here, I think. So, that key was for one of the jail cells, cell number 1. Which, of course, is downstairs, where Nick is. Or will Nick end up in the other world, or maybe he didn't come here. Hold on for one moment. I've just realized, yes, the doll. When we came in, it was not raining, so the doll needs to be turned right side up. Right, so we'll see, I guess, if Nick was dragged into the other world as well, as he's still stuck in that jail cell downstairs. But before that... Okay. Before that, let's have a look in these other rooms. Like, we were just in the office room. And, yeah, this one is the second door to the conference room. Yeah, we saw the records area of the sheriff's department turned into the other world once before when we were trying to get those files for Harry, but this is the first time we've seen the main part of it otherworlded. That shadow dropped another key. Number 4. There were 6 cells on the lower level. Hold on. But of course George did say that he was coming back to the sheriff's department as well. Where is he? The Premonition, hold on, expelled, I guess. Looks like those shadows were doing a little bit of vandalism on the blackboard. So we know that the Raincoat killer is here. Still can't go in the man and woman rooms. We know that the Raincoat killer is here because he saw him in the Premonition, apparently with a woman. Not too many women left in Greenville, though, so probably we can guess who it was. So George did say he was coming back, and if George is not the Raincoat killer, then that's quite a coincidence. Another key. This time for cell number 2. So in George's office we found a key that said it was for a hidden room. Haven't seen a hidden room yet. And in that Premonition we did see some area that we've never seen before. I'm pretty sure that the shadows in this hallway just keep respawning infinitely from the middle section there. I don't think that ever goes... Okay, that one dropped the key. But yeah, there's one that keeps coming up out of the middle of the hallway, and I'm pretty sure that one... that just keeps coming. Alright, let's try the storage room. We were here once before when searching for Thomas's squirrel keys. But this time the storage room contains something else. Looks like the Raincoat killer has a lot of spare raincoats, as they are all over this room. sandwich. So, we know that according to the Red Seed's rumor, there needs to be 4 victims in order for the ritual to be complete. And from what we heard in that premonition, it didn't sound like things were going very well. So, perhaps, the 4th victim has been claimed. The material room where Thomas waited for us as we went to look for his squirrel keys. There was nothing of interest in these drawers the first time. Let's see about this time. Oh. Hello. So previously in the real world, there really wasn't anything to do in those jail cells except sleep if we wanted to, which you never actually did. But now we're finding keys to all of the cells. Yep, it's to be expected. And those two didn't drop anything. Just the first one. Okay. I believe... yeah, that was all the rooms. Let's just make sure, take a look at how many keys we have. Okay, we have 5 out of 6. Missing 1. But let's head downstairs anyway, because we did search all the rooms in the upper level. And still no George. But then again, we are in the other world. Would George even appear here? If he was in the police station? We don't see Emily anywhere, and we know that she went in through the back. And it's never been the case that we've seen other people in the otherworld versions of these areas, with the exception of last time, as Emily, Thomas, and Kaysen were in the otherworld with York. And that's our first key used. And not much of anything in here. Except tomato sauce on the toilet. So of course we'll take that. And this one has red vines in it. Shadow popping out of the floor. Let's see if they're holding on to anything. No. Stabilizer? No, we haven't used that in a while. Alright, so that one has red glowies in front of it, so we can kind of tell which one is the important cell. Well, let's try the others first. And this one, yeah, Anna. And there's that hidden door that was kept secret behind that mattress the last time we were there. The cell door is locked, so yeah, number 5 is the only one we don't have, and it's the one that will unlock that door. Again, being that Anna did lead us to the Galaxy of Terror last time, I guess we should trust where she's trying to lead us. Yeah, last time we were here, York didn't seem to think that that hidden door was something worth paying attention to. He couldn't even observe it. And this cell up here, this is where Nick was. But he's not here now. I guess he was not pulled into the other world with us. Oh, the vine's locking us in. And one shadow. Terrifying. And he drops the final key. So if you're trying to do this quickly, you want to go to the evidence room to get key number 6. Then in cell number 6, get key number 5. Alright, time to see what's behind this door that is for some reason in a jail cell. Nope. Headbutting the door won't work. That will not open it. Try that again. No, headbutting still will not work. So this door works a little bit differently than other doors, as if you try to open it normally, York just bounces off of it. So what you have to do is hold the A button to push it open. There's resistance. And if you let go early, that happens. And that is a lot of fun. Just do that over and over again. Right, just like that. I like that they introduced this so late in the game. Okay, just do it for real this time. Nope. Alright. We'll get on with it. Or not. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just do that. Alright, we'll do it for real. Just keep holding the A button until it clicks into place. Stairs leading down, just like in the Galaxy of Terror. Well, let's see what the Sheriff's Department has in their secret room. Yeah, a small round room, actually just like in the Galaxy of Terror. Except no curtains and, is that a dog? Uh-oh, shadows. What are we gonna do? Same thing we do every time. Run around them to get them all on one side, and then guitar them. So you have a few with shotguns. Of course, be careful as always. Aside from that, just knock them all down. One more. And once you've killed them all, you want to look around. Blood spattered on the floor. Because somewhere, right there on the floor, Carol's earrings. Earrings.
Huh?
Carol, are you okay? George did this to you. Thomas. He's dead. I shot him. I had to. Carol? Carol?
Kaysen! Kaysen, quick! Rush to the hospital. She needs a full stomach and liver cleansing.
York, you need to come too. She needs...
No, I have to take care of something here.
But I can't take her alone.
Please, Kaysen.
Okay, I'll do it. Fast. But if something happens, don't blame me, okay?
Just go!
I haven't been this emotional in a long, long time. Can you tell, Zach?
Well, now we know who the woman was for sure in the premonition. It was indeed Carol, and she's dead, which makes it the fourth victim. And that did indeed appear to be George standing above her. So, what happens now? That's 4 victims, and according to the Red Seeds ritual, that was what was needed to gain immortality. And of course, Carol, before she died, did shove those red seeds down Emily's mouth. He's on her way to the hospital with Kaysen, but what effect do those red seeds really have on people?
Previously during the investigation.
Thomas, you've got nowhere to run now. Just surrender yourself.
You won't have it your way. I won't let you take him. Die, you skanky swine.
Carol, are you okay?
You!
York, are you saying that Thomas was not responsible for the murders?
Love G himself.
Well, there he is, the Raincoat Killer, and it looks like that he's inviting us into the police station after him. Let's take him up on his invitation.
So, Zach, I'm thinking of asking Emily out for dinner once this is all over.
Nothing too fancy. Just somewhere where we can relax. You know what? Nick's Diner might be a good idea. I think I owe him a nice big tip, too.
York does seem to be the eternal optimist, considering Emily just was driven away unconscious. But we know that the Raincoat Killer is here. And it doesn't seem to be a shadow or a figment of the otherworld. It does seem to be an actual person this time. And from what we just saw a few minutes ago, it seems like it's George. Let's try to hurry through this as fast as we can and catch up with the man. And I just noticed again, when we were outside it was raining. The weather changed, so weather doll, back upside down. Alright, so things have, they're looking like they've gone from bad to worse here. Even though York does feel that he knows who the killer is, the fourth murder has happened. And it looks like Emily might be a victim herself. Again, we don't really know what the effects the red seeds have. And what kind of effect it might, a whole handful of them being shoved into your mouth might have. It is Thomas's desk, but it's bare. The contents are not there anymore. And that is Emily's desk. You can tell by all the food on it. But enough about that. Let's get on after the Raincoat Killer. And, well, this is a room we haven't seen in the police station before. Large room. With several glowies. I don't need that. The exit door. Blocked by antlers. And some of the deer heads are a bit different. Some of them are upside down. Yeah, there is a significance. The significance is that we hit it with a guitar. I'm solving a puzzle. I guess that comes as no surprise. So, the Raincoat Killer appears to be on the run from us this time. Except, did he run through this this room here? Did he set up this puzzle to block us from coming through? He always seems to have an alternate route through these places. He gets around much faster than we do. But, as far as who the Raincoat Killer is, it certainly doesn't look good for George. Not only has York figured it's him, but we also saw what appeared to be George's face under the Raincoat Killer's hood. And we also saw that secret murder room hidden in the police station. So you have to figure that if the Raincoat Killer is not a member of the Sheriff's Department, then why was that room there? And of the suspects, well, Thomas is dead, Emily was with us, and George was the only one who wasn't around, so who else could it have been? All the other police are unnamed vegetables who just stand around doing nothing. Alright, there he is. Let's get after him. And, no. Dead end. Again, how does he get around that like this? And, oh, there's Thomas's stuff. The reason this is important is because on that desk is Thomas's biscuit. Now, why is that important? Let's take a look at what it is. Biscuit baked by Thomas recovers life, hunger, tiredness, prevents them from lowering. Basically, it's the best restorative item in the game. York really was not kidding when he said it was a perfect biscuit. It recovers both health and tiredness and hunger. So you can see why that one would be so rare. You know, so as far as the Raincoat Killer goes, we've upgraded our reaction from him. We've gone from running away to pointing a gun at him. He doesn't seem happy about that. Yeah, so there he is, and now this time, instead of running away from him, now we're taking the offensive. Nope, not letting him get away. Somehow he managed to flee. But he's just into the next room, so let's keep going. All you have to do is press B to evade those axes he throws, and just keep running. So let's get after him, and which way did he go? Let's try this door. So, now the tables have turned, and now we're the ones chasing him. Oh wait, maybe he's hiding in one of those lockers back there. We didn't sniff the air to see if we could hear him breathing. Down here, there's one important item, something we've seen before. Ah, Thomas. And some other save room items if we really need it, but we don't. Let's head on back and see if he took the other way. Check those lockers first as well. Okay. Wall crawlers. Should have seen that coming, since we're in a hallway. But they won't stop us from getting at that Raincoat Killer. Not when we're so close. I mean, we have to be close just by virtue of there not really being many potential murder victims yet left. So, it's kind of maybe an odd definition of success, catching him now after he's killed everyone. But we won't let that stop us. Because, I mean, really, it would have been much more commendable if we caught the killer before anyone else had been killed. But I guess when York writes out the report for this case, he gets to say that, 3 more people were killed on his watch. We still don't know what happened to Emily. Alright, let's head this other way. Of course, more shadows. We'll take them out, then check the cabinets. Hopefully he's not holding his breath. No, nothing. How will York actually write out the report for this case? We drove around town, meeting people and doing favors, and while we were doing that, killer killed 3 more people. But it was all for the best because we needed the killer to expose himself by doing that, I guess. Well, maybe all the headshots York has gotten will make up for it. Still, you can't say that York's tactic of, if everyone dies, the only person left must be the killer. That tactic has seemed to be pretty effective. That's probably not ideal. Storage room on fire. Oh. Let's just run through here. I've had it with shadows, fiery or otherwise. I haven't had it with smoked salmon. Like everywhere else, the sheriff's department really is much bigger in the Otherworld. But eventually... No, don't want to get a stinky agent just after dressing into this suit. Have to finish up the investigation looking our best after all. Eventually, though, you have to figure that the Raincoat killer will run out of places to run to. This has to end eventually. We were here once before when we were looking through the storage room for the files that Mr. Stewart wanted. Now we find chocolate. Yeah, we are catching up. Continuing to get closer. This time we have a few boxes to break through before we can get to him. But that's okay, because the legendary guitar can take them out in only one hit. That sounds like a good idea. I'm all up for that. Oh. I guess we have to chase him a little while longer, though. Alright, let's just... yeah... Soon, we finally reach the end of Shadows. No more shadows, how about that? Oh, it's Emily's desk. It's by itself, too. I don't know, why is anything anywhere? Why are we here? Why does the Otherworld exist? And why does Emily's bagel sandwich exist? It's here. We never did eat the bagel sandwich the first time, because apparently it makes your tiredness and hunger go up faster afterwards. Never bothered with it.
Huh?
shotgun zombie, and we do have to watch out here, because we are on the other side of the shooting range. And the Shadow Police are practicing their aim. Because of the separation here, we can't actually get him with the guitar, so we'll just have to go with the mag. So you gotta watch out as you do this, because there are some barrels on this side of the shooting range. So they can hurt you without actually needing to get you in range if you're close enough to a barrel. Just wait for the sound of the shotgun. Oh, there's a barrel next to that one, so that makes things easy. Even on hard, a single barrel will take out his shadow. I'll take out a second one, actually. That one was on the other side of the wall. Doing it. Almost at the end of this shooting gallery. And with that, almost at the end of our search for the Raincoat Killer. He doesn't have anywhere else to run, really. Once we dispatch these shadows, that will be it. Just like before, our path has taken us back to the... Nope. You tried one of those one more time. But just like before, our path has taken us back to the jail cells. But this time, the only one we can go in is cell number 5. And the door to the secret room has been replaced by double doors. Well, only one way to find out what's on the other side. Let's switch. Yeah, let's reload and let's switch to the guitar, trusty weapon. And let's find out what's waiting for us.